It's all about bringing value proposition to the customers and the different customers.
Awais, Thomas, welcome. Thomas, how important are strategic partnerships in telecoms today?
I think it has been important for a while, but I think we are really meeting an era where it gets even more important. We are often talking about strategic suppliers or vendors, and these days, or for some years now, we have talked about the importance of partnership. And then I would say, what is it? It's everything and nothing, or is it something you are able to embark on and really use in a way you are developing your business as a telco? How I see it, it's different type of engagement. So you can have explorative partnership, you can have what I call business enablement, which is kind of more the traditional area of telcos, and not least the business development aspect of it. And I think you can have partnership in all these three domains. But when you're talking with the bigger global partners, they will be maybe placed in all these area or domains. And also, it's really about how are we evolving these engagements because everything is about developing your business. We have talked about life cycle management, and in the partnership landscape, I really think that is a key because there will be good days and other days where you need to act on the purpose behind and the long-term relation. And that's also where the strategic aspect comes in because that's a de-risking element of it. Yeah.
Awais, Thomas spoke there about how the last few years have become critical to creating these strategic partnerships. Firstly, why is it, do you think, over the last few years? And is that what you're hearing from leaders that you speak to all the time?
Yeah, I think it's a very vague term, but I think partnerships are becoming a new toolkit for executives, just as Thomas explained, to solve some of the problems, which is just being accelerated by rapid innovation, geopolitics that we see in the world right now. And in terms of what I would say companies do here to really succeed, there's three things I always call out, and it's a very consistent pattern. One is, just like in life and relationships, rather fewer but deeper. So executives who are really nurturing the 3 to 5, and some of these are global, as you said, and then quite honestly discussing how to expand, which often includes both risk and vulnerability, but also opportunity in those 3 to 5. It doesn't suffice just to say, I have a head of partnerships. You really need to build a muscle around it.
Yeah.
And that is a team, that is processes, that is lifecycle management. And companies are consistently doing that more and more. And third, I would say is, you also know why are you a great partner, just as with us as people. And telcos truly have some unique assets to build from. They are typically a very strong brand in the markets they operate. They are trusted, and they have a large customer access. And I think with the current rapid developments we see globally, that has a unique vantage point to form those partnerships.
So going forward then, what is the key, do you think, to getting real value from partnerships, Thomas?
It's all about bringing value proposition to the customers and the different customers. And also in one way, how are you doing that jointly? Yeah? So it is really different than just delivering something on your back door and then you kind of bring it to the market yourself. So in one way, the collaboration and also the way you enter the market jointly will be uplift for telcos based on where we are coming from. But that's how I say, it's a huge opportunity. We have strong brand, we have a highly trust, and we have our infrastructure, we have our organizational capability. But I think we need to adjust. We need to adjust the culture, and we might need some IT system to enable that type of go-to-market capability.
Lymphatic, yes, there is.
There's two elements to this I typically would talk about. If you're an executive, I think normally in many discussions, there's a buy or build discussion. I would say now you should buy, build, or partner. And I think that boardrooms should have more of those types of dialogues. The second thing is, like Thomas, you've quite articulately explained, partnerships only has value to the extent that they're activated. So to the frontline staff, people who talk to customers or people who are working on day-to-day problems, to the extent that they are aware and able to activate that partnership, that is the true value. And I think leaders should really focus on making sure that activation takes place.
Awais, Thomas, a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.